Alright, so today I did Shocker on Hack the Box, and I thought I'd do a quick video write-up on it, just in case I forget. So here's the result of our obligatory end map. We see a Apache server, where we expect it to be, a slightly obfuscated SSH port open, and this particular version of SSH has a user enumeration vulnerability, which I did not look further into other than finding that it exists. And if we actually go to that page, we see this thing and nothing especially fancy in the request or the response, and not much else to do. Nothing linked from here other than this one picture. So went straight to Deerbuster, and we were lucky to find a directory that looks interesting. Remember, the name of this is Shocker. So started looking in that and didn't find anything with the recursive Deerbuster. So next step was fuzzing. So went to wfuzz and fuzzed that directory we found with Deerbuster. Didn't find anything. Try that again with things that end in PHP. And that's also probably not going to find anything. So I just started trying random extensions of stuff you might find, like HTML, and eventually I got to .sh, which we'll just do now, which is going to take a minute anyway. But that gives you this. Which is not super interesting, but we can see that it's very clearly a script. And the name Shocker, if I had to think of one big bug in particular that sounds similar to that, it would be shell shock, which I don't think I've used before, but whatever. If I recall correctly, the issue is anything bash interprets can erroneously lead to RCE through some weird parse error. So I skiddied my way over to GitHub and found a shell shock proof of concept. And aimlessly pointed it at the suspicious page we fuzzed, or suspicious script. Shit. Okay. We can get the hash. Shit, I shouldn't have printed that. Oh well. And for the root, it doesn't work because this is not a proper TTY for whatever reason. I did some messing around with, Python import PTY, spawn PTY, or pty.spawn. Couldn't. A proper enough TTY. so I couldn't actually sudo cat whatever. I'm not even on the sudo words list for that. Eventually I figured out that. Oh my god. And I see I can run Perl as root without a password, which is awesome because Shellshock obviously did not give me a password for Shelly. So that makes it super easy. I can sudo and that gives me the root hash. So again, a little bit more messing around with trying to get this to not be terrible, a terrible shell at least, and never did manage to get it to work, although I'm certain it's possible. And try to use the Linux privilege escalation script and Linux enumeration script to start with. So don't overthink it.